Hey everybody. This is the Japanese version of Ace Combat 3. Don't do it. I swear to God if you do it. Okay, so this is the Japanese version of Ace Combat 3 with a patch called Project Nemo, and I'm gonna have to kind of fumble my way through the menu here because it's very awkward. We're gonna play this on normal because hard difficulty in this game is actually fucking insane. And we're gonna go stereo. Let's turn up the sound effects, turn down the background music just a little bit. This looks good. Okay, that looks good to me. Let's see, save in the memory card slot 1. Should be saved. Save over my previous, yep, save over my previous save. Okay. Here we go.
未明、ゼネラルグループの飛行部隊が緊張の続くメリトン地域上空で軍事演習を行いました。これは先にニューコムが発表したサンドバリー砂漠で行われるバイオプラントでの公開実験への牽制が目的とみられており、この行動に対しユーピオのクラークソン代表が今日正式にゼネラルリソースへの移管。
R101 Delphinuses.
Power for Life, Newcom.
There for you in everyday life. General Group. Ushering in a new era with you. General Group. Building a better future with you. General Group. We're out there every day and with you today. General Group.
この美しい戦闘機で無限の大空へ自由に飛び続ける姿をご覧ください。誰もが憧れる世界の治安を守るユーピオのエースパイロット。
Is that Rina Hirose?
このパイロットが背負った運命を知るとき、私たちは言葉を失うでしょう。パイロットの名は広瀬レナ。彼女は生まれた時からシルバーストーン病に侵され、
She was diagnosed with Silverstone syndrome at birth and cannot survive exposure to sunlight.
今の彼女には
But now she has wings to fly with, thanks to cutting-edge technology developed by General Reset, the source.
新しい時代の新しい科学、特にエレクトロスフィアによる世界で目覚ましい成果を上げたゼネラルリソースの研究者グループがニューコムの母体となったのはよく知られていることです。そして彼らが宇宙開発への着手を発表した2032年から事実上ゼネラルリソースの緊張状態が続いているのです。すでにエレクトロニクス、バイオテクノロジー、ナノテクノロジー、あらゆる科学分野でもニューコムの科学者たちはゼネラルリソースのそれを超えているとも噂され、長年にわたってその経済力で巨大な権力を誇示してきたゼネラルの時代が。
ええ、はい。お休みの日ですか？公園で散歩はできないんで、本を読んだり映画を見たり普通ですよ。全然。今こうしてパイロットになっていることがもう夢みたいな話ですから。ただ最近思うのは、体なんて人間にとって心の入れ物でしかないのなら、私には意味のないものだなって、いつも心で飛んでるんです。 体には翼がないけど心の翼が私に空をくれたから、このまま心ごと翼になってしまいたいって。
あ、いないのか。じゃあいいけど、あれだ。お前がどういうつもりか知らないけど、ユーピオで飛行機乗りでいたいんならパーク指令には逆らうなって。ま、クラークソン派の連中の言ってる平和的な解決ってやり方でこの世界が守れるんなら、最初からゼネラルにユーピオなんていらないんだし、どっちにしてもただの飛行機乗りには関係ないことだな。じゃあ次の任務で。あ、今度はもうちょっと俺のサポートにも対応してくれよな。レナやフィーのマニューバーのコピーばっかはやめとけ。俺の後ろはお前しかいないんだから。
業務連絡を口頭で伝えます。正式な書面は追って伝送されます。ユーピオ所属の搭乗員は本日付で無期限の待機命令。まあ簡単に言えばかなり雲行きが怪しくなってきたってこと。じゃあ。
Communication interrupted. Receiving emergency broadcast.
ただいま入りましたニュースをお伝えします。フェイスパーク地方においてかねてから緊張状態が続いていたゼネラルリソースとニューコムが交戦状態に突入した模様です。ニューコムからの公式発表によりますと、この攻撃はあくまでもゼネラルリソース側が行った違反行為への報復であるとのことです。この事態を受け、ユーピオのクラークソン代表は先ほど緊急会見を開き、治安維持部隊の現地への緊急派遣を発
表。Okay, so a couple of things about this game. While I set up my controller configuration, everything is run by giant corporations. They've taken over all of the government and everything. And we are working for a peacekeeping force that's supposed to keep them from basically to keep them from causing a fucking world war. So the interesting thing about this game is this game never actually released for the American market or even the European market, because for whatever reason it didn't do well in Japan. And yeah, okay, we want the map on. For whatever reason it didn't do well in Japan, so they cut like 90% of it out and just like dropped it into a new disc and shipped it. I have both versions and we may play both versions, but this game's really fucking long. I think there's like 60 something missions if you branch out. But anyway, the way we're going to play this is I'm basically going to just choose a path and go through it and not worry about, you know, the consequences, because I haven't played this in about 10 years all the way through. I used to have a copy of the actual game disc back in the day, and I stupidly broke it at the time. So recently I bought another copy on eBay, and it cost me like $50 to get it imported. But it had all the artwork, and it was still sealed and everything. And that's where this ISO file came from. Also where this BIOS file came from. I got it off my PS1. The translation of the JP version only came out recently. It's a fan-made project called Project Nemo, where a bunch of Japanese and English-speaking fans of the Ace Combat series actually got together and translated all of the text. I don't know if they're ever planning to change the voice acting, but for right now, I believe all of the text is done. So anytime someone talks, you can see what they're saying through the text. As a consequence, though, Japanese, the language is a lot faster than English. So while the text is readable, I can't read it fast enough while playing and all of that to read it for you guys. So if you want to know the story, you're going to have to read along with me. I can't read everything. It goes by way too quick. Anyway, this is a mission called Awakening, and it takes place over Expo City in Faith Park, and we're going to launch it.
本日午前7時50分頃、ニューコムがゼネラルリソース側に対して大規模な軍事行動を開始した。我々ユーピョは両者の関係がこれ以上悪化することを避けるため、この行動を阻止せねばならない。なお、ニューコム側が警告を無視した場合は実力行使もやむを得ない。諸君の働きに期待する。以上。
Okay, so this looks like a purely air-to-air mission. So let's take a look. Defense, attack. Alright, we'll fly the Fulcrum this time. So something interesting about this game, none of the aircraft have, like, traditional bubble canopies. Because, it's replaced with what is essentially a camera system, which is called Coffin, which is control of flight interface or something. But anyway, this is an old-ass game, if you couldn't tell. It was never meant to be seen in this resolution, but it looks really nice for the time. Bullseye! Oh, I'm getting nostalgia, though. The controls are pretty good, though. You know, for a... What is this game now? 30? 20, 22-year-old game? I think it's something ridiculous like that. Uh-oh. There we go. The missiles in this game are super aggressive. Hit one. Also, this game doesn't handle like the later games. It's got good controls, but the aircraft are kind of like heavy. It's really weird. That should be 3 hits. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, if I go into a dive like this and speed up, I am pressing the stick back now. And it takes a little bit of a like an odd hitch to start climbing again. Also, the controls are a little bit weird in that you can't rotate and steer at the same time. You can turn or you can do this. Otherwise, your plane kind of just does like this. So you gotta kind of like be deliberate with your motion. As far as the physics go, it feels strange, but the planes feel like sufficiently weighty and like maybe they're intended to be like this. I would say they're almost a little bit more flight simmy. Let's get a kill with the guns. Bingo. Now, believe it or not, I never actually played Ace Combat 3 until after 4 came out. And that's when I was like, I'm gonna buy Ace Combat 3, the first game. And I got it, and I'm like, wow, this game fucking sucks. And then I looked around on the internet, which was dial-up at the time, and found out, oh, there's a Japanese version. So I had a friend of mine who lived in Japan. Well, not a friend of mine, but my sister's friend who was stationed in Japan at the time. He found me a copy over there and bought it and shipped it to me in a little care package. And then I had to find Japanese PlayStation 1, which was not easy to do at the time. And I was stupid enough I didn't take care of it. I didn't take care of the disc, at least. Ooh, hello. Come back. It's real easy to stall in this game. Give me another. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get off of me. Something about this game I learned playing this a while back. I played a little bit of this game with the Nemo patch a while back, and found out that the only way to not get killed by missiles in this game is to not get shot at by missiles. Otherwise, you're going to get skewered. Oops. Oops. As, impressive physics, as you said, for a PS1 game, but I don't believe the graphics were winning any awards at the time.
Mission accomplished.
This is really cool, though. I cannot imagine how much this taxed the PlayStation 1 at the time. This little, replay at the end. Yeah, imagine how much this taxed the PlayStation 1. Oop, seizure. Seizure warning. Close your eyes. The operation was a success. We will be counting on you from here on out. I thought you were already counting on me.
ついに始まったわね。ニューコムの出方次第ではもうクラークソン代表の力ではどうしようもないことになるでしょう。ここで私たちユーピオの進化が問われるのは必死ね。そうそう、君前と違った動きしてたじゃない？いい感じだったよ。
Alright, I need the chat to decide who is best girl.
どうも。これはあなたに出す最初のメールになります。この戦いが続くのなら、きっとこれからはあなたと一緒に飛ぶことが増えるのかもしれない。
Cool. Nice fingerless
今日
gloves.
のような飛び方なら、
That was in style
見
back
える
then.
敵をあなたが思うように叩けばいいと思う。それではまた。
Okay, so something else that I think is kind of interesting. I believe this game's cutscenes were drawn and animated by the same team that did Ghost in the Shell, the first Ghost in the Shell movie, which is it makes me real mad that they didn't do a dub of this game. Makes me real upsetty. This is the only problem with the translation version. I can't tell what the menus are saying.
ユーコムとユーピオ間の対話に対してゼネラルリソース側からの反発が混乱の火種となることを危惧する声も多いようですが。
はい。ユーピオのクラークソン代表のような指導者は全時代的な政治家タイプと言えるでしょう。ゼネラルリソースによる有事や統一以降はですよ。経済の力が政治や司法を駆逐したこの時代で彼の行動は私にとっては時代錯誤としか言いようがない。
それではニューコムとゼネラルリソースの戦闘はこれからも避けられないと。
ええ。ただ私が言いたいのは。
あ、すいません、ここで CM です。
Rude.
あ、いた。伝えておくことがあります。本日付でユーピオの治安維持活動についての指揮全権がパーク司令に一任されました。これからはユーピオ特別航空部隊サーフのメンバーとして常にレナと共同で行動することになります。まあ彼女のようなユーピオのスターと一緒なら中継も多くなるし、下手な失敗はできないってこと。
So apparently, there's also this thing where, oh yeah, by the way, Waiapolo Mountain Range is also in Ace Combat 7. Anyway, there's apparently this thing where, like, combat is recorded and played over the news. Like, like a fucking game show or some shit. Probably not like a game show, but they do use actual, like, aircraft combat footage. And we're now part of, like, the special squadron.
本日未明、我が軍の偵察部隊によってワイアポロ山脈のニューコム軍基地よりゼネラルリソースのエアウェイに対して電波妨害行為が行われていることが判明した。このニューコムの違反行為を阻止すべく基地周辺に配備されたジャミングレーダーを無力化せよ。
Okay. Yeah, nobody ever flies the F-2000. Mostly because every time I fly the F-2000 in this mission, I slam directly into the ground. Because it's not mobile. It doesn't have enough mobility to climb out of dives.
Engage.
One of the coolest songs in the whole game.
Bullseye.
Uh-oh. Did I get that guy? Nope, I didn't even hit him. That ought to be a hit.
Bullseye.
Bullseye. Meow.
Bullseye.
No hits there. Get him, Rena. I'll take care of this. Never mind, I won't. Yeah, orchestral stuff started in Ace Combat 4. Mostly because I assume because the PlayStation couldn't handle it. I missed. I really do like the Ace Combat 3 soundtrack, though. It's probably the most unique of the whole series. You see what I mean about, not being able to get out of dives? That ought to be a hit. Missing that one. Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate. Retard. 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 Caution. Pull up. Caution. Yeah, no, I really like the soundtrack from this game. Probably because there's nothing else in the series like it. Except maybe Ace Combat X's music, which is kind of a cross between the two. Like PlayStation 2 era and the Ace Combat 3 era music. Let's get that gun.
Bullseye.
Bullseye. The one thing I am glad that they got rid of in the later games, especially like starting with 4, was instead of bullseye, you just get destroyed. Destroyed. Like in a little text, it doesn't scream bullseye at you. Or bingo. Well, I think that's one of the fun things about this game. One of the unique things about this game. I'm glad they didn't continue it.
Update target. Bullseye.
gonna knock this bridge down. Here we go. Let's see those PlayStation 1 physics at work. Yeah! Yeah! Hell yeah! Never seen anything better than that before in my life. Unrivaled physics engine. When I start getting new aircraft, I'm probably going to have to go into the settings and adjust my stick. My stick. My left stick is a little bit too sensitive on the rolls. Because this is a tier 1 plane and I can just like snap roll like that. Probably not good. Especially once I start getting the Su-47 and whatnot. I do appreciate that if you have an analog, a digital controller with analog sticks, it does control like almost exactly like the later games. So I can move the camera around with the right stick, rudder with the bumpers. Interesting. I have no idea why you would want to. Oh, you can change the views. Interesting. And you can look around. God, this must have, like, wrecked the PS1 hardware. You can, like, look around with the stick in the fucking cutscene. Jeez. Alright, no need to show off. Are you suddenly trying to be Sarf's ace? Yes, I am. Cool. I do think there is an F-22 in this game. I believe there is. I think it was on one of the wallpapers that you got with the game.
エキスポシティを発端にした今回の紛争は NUN 新国際連合所属のユーピオ特別航空部隊サーフを中心にした治安維持部隊の活躍によって沈静化に向かっている模様です。しかしゼネラルリソースとニューコムの対立自体は有事や全域への広がりを見せています。ユーピオのクラークソン代表が提唱したスナイダーズ会談の開催は両企業間での紛争を解決する糸口となるでしょう。次のニュースです。
This afternoon, 2 attack fighters manufactured by General Resources Limited were delivered to the UPO headquarters. They are seen as a response from the NUN request to increase military strength after the violent breakout at Faith Park. Criticism has been raised over such trends that UPO is building up military power is against its own original goal of peacekeeping. Its future role is now being addressed. So people are freaking out about UPO is basically the UN, and people are freaking out about the militarization of the UPO. So, interesting thing about the F-22 being in this game, like a coffin version of the F-22 in this game. This game came out before the F-22 was officially announced, I think. Or at least before it had its actual name and design finished. Which is kind of interesting. What do you mean, what do I mean? So UPO is basically a corporate peacekeeping force, basically created to keep the peace between General Resources, Newcom, and a few other big corporations. So we're essentially like the UN, and now people are worried that the UPO peacekeeping forces are getting a little bit too militarized. This game just has a really fucking cool aesthetic. I think we'll do 2, maybe 3 more missions, and then we'll call it today.
歴史に名を刻む働きを残すことのできるパイロットは少ない。彼らがパイロットとして活躍しうる肉体的なピークは若いうちだ。ただそのピークは人間としての精神的な熟練を迎えるのに比べてもあまりにも早すぎる。
いつの日か誰もが肉体の限界を感じるだろう。それは悪いことではない。ただその限界を超える精神力を持つ者はそれを口にする必要がないだけなんだ。
しかし彼は肉体的にも精神的にもピークを迎えたまま世に名を残そうとしている。彼の名はアビサル・ビジョン。ゼネラル・リソースのエースの名を欲しいままに大空を舞う。
Okay, I'm sorry, you don't have the name Abyssal Vision without being a bad guy. Anyway.
ニューコムの勢いは弱まってきたようだが油断はできない。そこで今後の展開に備え、ゼネラルリソースの部隊と共同の訓練飛行を行う運びとなった。実戦ではないからといって手を抜くな。
Okay, so we're on like a test mission basically. All right, we've got the MiG-33, the FA-18U Hornet Advanced, and the F-16 XFU Gear Falcon. I'm gonna fly the F-16 XFU because I have a special place in my heart for the F-16. Heavy machine gun. Damage, rate of fire, range. I'm gonna go with the heavy machine gun, actually. Hey there, you young Yupio punk. Can you keep up with us? Well, show me what you can do. We'll back off of you. We ain't done yet. Oh no, it's Abyssal Vision and his henchman, Keith. Oh, am I supposed to slam into you? I'm keeping up. Shut up. Marksmanship. I can do this. Missiles won't lock. Use your guns. Okay. I can do that. Probably should have slowed down a little bit, huh? Actually, better gun physics than the Ace Combat 4 had. Believe it or not. Don't trust your gut. Bullseye. That's gonna haunt my nightmares, honestly. Wait, didn't this thing have... Oh, it does have canards. That's really awkward looking. Where's this last one? I can't get over how decent this game looks, though. Like, it's crusty. It's an old game. But, like, it's not bad. All units urgent orders. We've confirmed NUCOM aircraft. Dispersing chemicals within general resource airspace without permission. Suspend exercises. Hurry to the scene. And destroy the dropped containers. That can't be good. Oh yeah, I was still going to fucking space, wasn't I?
Engage.
Engage. Alright, I'm gonna try to shoot down the transport aircraft first. There we go. Alright, roll over, and I should be able to just shoot them with the guns now. There we go.
Mission accomplished.
Very nice, very nice. Some of these missions are really quick, but they've got... Sometimes the cutscenes are longer than the missions that follow. This exercise turned out to be useful after all. You stopped environmental pollution. I would suspect that would be like nerve gas or something, wouldn't it?
まだ帰ってないか。あ、おかえり。パーク司令から聞いたわ。ゼネラルのエースと渡り合ったらしいじゃない。かなり悔しいけど、君のこと認める。
What do you mean you'll let me off?
フライトレポートのデータを見ました。不思議なことだけど、あなたの飛び方って最近少し私に似てる気がして。
Remember that line.
あなたはどこから来たの？
I love that this game doesn't like make you have to find the make you have to go down to the save function like the later games do. It's just like, would you like to save? I would.
かつてゼネラルリソースが多国籍企業体として誕生した結果、国家という枠組みは崩れ去り、歴史は新しいフェーズを迎えることになりました。そしてこの巨大な海上移動都市メガフロートの姿は今やニューコムのシンボルであり、それは彼らの新しい力を我々に見せつけているかのようです。今各地で始まった紛争を事実上仕掛けているニューコムは何を求め、何を望んでいるのでしょう。我々はこの紛争がやがて歴史をどのように変えるのかまだ知らされてはいません。ただどんな結果になるにせよ、一つだけ言えるのは、両企業に挟まれた形のユーピオには現状の治安維持はできても歴史に新たな結果を残すことはできないであろうということでしょう。
聞いたが、今さっきフランカーと彼女のエンジンシステムがぶち壊れたらしい。しかもそれが整備不良のチェックやってた時のミスでだ。お前も整備には気を使った方がいい。まったくいくら最近出撃が増えたからってそりゃない話だろ。こんなことだからユーピオはハリコの虎だとか軍隊ごっことか言われるんだよ。
Paper Tiger and we're playing war.
当分出
Interesting.
撃できないことになるだろうな。こんな時。
Interesting.
割り込んでごめん。出撃命令です。いよいよニューコムの連中本気で歴史を変える気みたいね。 タイミング悪いけど、ユーピオの大スターは欠席。私たちだけで何とかしましょう。じゃあ、あとは上で。
Okay. Operation Paper Tiger.
海上移動としメガフロートにニューコムの機動艦隊が集結しつつある。ニューコムの体制が整う前にこれを叩く。なお、メガフロートには多数の民間施設が、また港湾区画には民間船舶が存在する。作戦遂行にあたり、これらへの被害を極力避けること。
Okay. So the problem with this game is there's like 5-6 endings, and I don't know how to get each and every one of them. So, if I don't play a really cool mission that you guys know about, I'm really sorry. Let's see. I think the F-18 is better at ground attack. It is. Short-range missile. Do I really want to hinder myself that much, though? Like, yeah, normal F-16 has missiles that can lock onto anything. Here we go.
Engage.
Alright. Will do. What are we engaging here? Neutral target? Maybe I shouldn't attack that.
Warning, missile alert.
I'm dead.
Mission failed.
Remember what I said about aircraft not handling super great in this game? And them being heavy? Yeah, that's what just happened. Sarf's ace, we meet again. I do have to say, Megafloat is a very impressive city. They get in there, real close. Get that one. I'm just gonna clean up the defenses here for no reason. There's literally no reason to do this. I could go attack the ships. Caution, warning, missile alert. Relax, I got this. Should be a hit. Ooh, a couple of hits. Yeah, you see what I mean about missiles being kind of hard to dodge. This is why we're playing normal mode rather than hard. One.
Hold your fire.
I am. Calm down.
Warning, missile alert. Hold on.
I think I dodged it. That should be a hit. Yeah, double hit. One hit. Never mind. Give me one. Kaboom. Alright, let's see if I can get these boats. Oof, oof. Ooh, machine guns hurt in this game.
いけるのか。
Forgot that machine guns actually hurt in this game. Let me get this guy.
Warning, missile alert. Over option. Damage.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to dodge missiles.
Update target.
Oof.
Mission failed.
Yeah, missiles are dangerous in this game. Don't know if I've said that already. Maybe I should focus on the boats.
Engage.
Broats. I have 5 broats at home.
Bullseye.
Let me roll around here. Give me a hit. Give me a hit.
Bullseye.
Let me hit this guy too. There we go.
Bullseye.
I want to take out the missile launchers. Come on.
Warning, missile alert. Caution. Damage.
Damn.
Bullseye.
Lock on. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Bullseye.
Well, it was good having you. See you, dude.
Bullseye.
目標の沈黙を確認。引き続き残存戦力の総投入すれ。
Update target.
That should be a kill.
Bullseye.
See ya, Oni. Oops.
Caution. Stall. Caution. Stall. Bullseye. Bullseye. Bullseye.
Yay, mission accomplished.
Accomplished.
現在作戦遂行中の全機一
To all units in the current operation, thanks to Del Clarkson's truce negotiations, a ceasefire deal has been forged between Newcom and General Resource. All units abort the attack and return. Well, isn't this a ill-timed occurrence? This ceasefire is just something some old men decided. These times are already beginning to change. Don't you think so? I'll only say this once. If there's something you want to do with this world, then UPO will be nothing more than a stepping stone. If you feel that way, then come with us now to General. If you have the courage, I'll forge you a new path.
ゼネラルのエース気でも違ったの？ねえ、これ合わないよ。
こいつを移籍させる気か。危険だ。
You trying to turn him? It's too dangerous. What's a bet without risk?
来るか。
Will you come to General Resources?
あなたはユーピオのパイロットなんだから。
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
そうか。残念だ。サーフのエース。
冗談。何を言ってんだか。空母に着艦するわよ。
We'll land on the carrier. Interesting. Can't see shit. Too much in my way.
Pull up.
Nice landing.
ニューコムの機動艦隊は停戦協定により撤退した。この協定により当分の間戦闘は行われないだろう。
Cool. Alright, we're gonna finish these cutscenes until the save point, and then I'm gonna call it quits for a day. That's I think 3 or 4 missions. We got a long way to go. And I may do one playthrough of this now, and then if I've got time, I'll do another couple of playthroughs just to get different endings. Yeah, we'll find out. Depends on how I feel. Today, representatives of Newcom and General Resource opened talks on the current Faith Park dispute, beginning at 1 p.m. with UPO Del Clarkson mediating at 3 p.m. Both sides reached a ceasefire agreement. UPO Del Clarkson, who has been proactive long before today's talks, said, "With today's conciliation, we want tensions to cool down everywhere, with strong intent and evidence."
あなたの判断は正しかったと思う。彼は危険だわ。それにこんな紛争長く続くはずがないし、そのためにユーピオがあるんだもの。
Alright, I'm going to call it quits there for today. I'm really excited to play through this and get some footage and just hang out while doing it. Because this is a really good game. Although I will say something a lot of people talk about. They cut a lot of this stuff out. And I think a lot of that is a little bit justified because we've only played this game for 20 minutes, but I'm sure we've been here for probably an hour and a half, 2 hours, just watching cutscenes. And it does that throughout every mission in the game, and there's like 60 missions total that you can play or something like that. So I see why they would cut it out. I wish they wouldn't have, because I feel like this is the better version of the game. But yeah, I get it. We're going to save the game, and we're going to call it quits there.